So what started this whole project was the Jeep would shudder as we left first gear, especially on an incline or from a dead stop. It would shudder. And of course, the number one cause of that is a transmission mount. So the start of the project was to change the transmission mount, which I hope this fixes the problem. This apparently, according to the Chrysler symbol there in the part number, is the original transmission mount installed back in 2000 in that Jeep. So I guess I can't complain too much about the quality. It's apparently 21 years old at this point. So needed to change out the transmission mount there. And the Jeep has a 4-inch lift and already had these 1.5-inch spacers dropping the skid plate down. But Lord knows how long they've been on there. And what happened was, when I took them off, 2 of the bolts came off. 1 was already missing, and then the other 3, the heads just snapped off the bolts. So I take my recip saw and cut off the bolts from the frame, use my angle grinder and grind off the pieces and get these old spacers off the skid plate. So here's what comes in the package, a little box like this. You get of course the bolts, the zerts, and the 6 conical washers, which you can tell is for YJ, TJ. And then I went ahead and spent the extra money for the insert tool. I went ahead and spent the extra money for the installation tool. You also get some pretty good instructions, but so it's going to take a 3/4 inch wrench and a 3/4 inch ratcheting wrench to do the installation. The next shot will be underneath the Jeep. So here I'm on the driver's side. Start to this side first. Here's the 3 spots for the 3 zerts to go in. We'll do the back one here by the rear wheel first, like so, according to the picture. And then this one, you hold this one still, and it's already got a little bit of resistance to it. After doing the 2, and this one's about halfway done, it'd be a lot easier if you had a 3rd hand to hold this wrench steady while you crank on it, or vice versa, whatever. But I'm having a hard time holding the wrench steady and getting enough torque on the ratcheting wrench to actually set the zert here. But here we go again. And that one looks good and tight too. So looking good there. When I grab hold of all of them, they feel nice and steady. So it looks like the driver's side is done. So once again, there is the driver's side. Started doing was to change the transmission out while I had it off. skid plate off, I thought I'd go ahead and change the transfer case fluid. And while I was down here, go ahead and change the transmission fluid. It's easy enough to do when the skid plate's off. So there's a new transmission mount. I got my new zerts in now. Now I'm going to use my bottle jack to lift up the transmission, get the weight on the jack, take my jack stands out, and use this jack to lift the skid plate back into place and then bolt everything up.